it's Rachel. I have decided to do a Friday coffee chat. Last week's went so well. It didn't really. If you watched it, like the dog was crazy and there was barking and the phone rang and it was just maybe a little awkward. But I'm trying to get into doing Facebook Live more consistently so that you can get to know me and my personality a little bit better, besides just typing on a screen and not getting to know that side of me. So anyway, here I am in my den. This is where I do all my writing, so I've also got a couple chairs in here, and so this is kind of where I spend most of my days. So it's a little bit of my happy place, and this is it. So I wanted to talk about a few things. I'm not going to go very long today because we're just going to chit-chat, right? The World Vision has a podcast, and I know I talked about World Vision last week. My friend Brian Duss, who I went to Zambia with, that's how I got to know him, is the guy who did the interview, and it's fabulous, and it was fun to be able to talk with him. I honestly could not for the life of me remember what I had even said because it has been probably almost 2 years ago since we did the interview. But he was working on getting a podcast set up, and so it's finally up and running, and so it's kind of fun that that's on there. So it wasn't too embarrassing. I really was a little like, oh shoot, I don't know how I feel about it, and then it went up, and so now it's kind of fun. So if you want to listen, I'll drop the link underneath this once it goes live and stays on my Facebook page so that you can go and listen to that Facebook or to the podcast. I'm about 23 minutes in or so. There's another guy, I'm sure he's fabulous, but I didn't have time to listen to him yet this morning, so I just fast forwarded. Don't tell him. I was going to talk about, I wrote a list of things, but they're kind of lame. Did you guys see these little EOS? How do you say it? EOS pod. This guy. Isn't he cute? So, I hadn't been able to find him anywhere, so I went to go find him on Amazon. I've got a link on my blog where I ordered him at, just because I had to order him. But isn't he cute? Wouldn't he be cute for your Easter basket? So it's just vinyl. Super easy. Cut it out, put it on there. But I think he's adorable. He's got a little feather on his head. I have a post that's coming up about Fixer Upper and what I would, because it's Fixer Upper, everybody loves Fixer Upper, right? I haven't watched a single show this season, but people watch it, and she's got a new show, and I wrote about that too, and maybe I'll catch it, I don't know. But there's one thing that I said that I would not buy from the store. Do you want to know what it is? It's this candle. This candle was $26, and I think it was 30 something with tax. Like, I'm super duper cheap. Like, $26 was like a huge expense for me, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I get to buy a candle. This will fit in my carry-on, and I'll be able to bring it home with me and experience the smells of Magnolia Market every single day, and I'm going to love it so much. And you know what it had? A wooden wick. Have you ever burned a candle with a wooden wick before? It made me constantly feel like somebody was like, it was super annoying, like nails on a chalkboard, like all you heard was that, and it drove me crazy. And so, not only that, do you see that? It burned in like 4 seconds. I paid $26. I expect this to last at least 26 years. Like, probably, at the minimum, just bare minimum 26 years. And this lasted probably, I'm not kidding, like a couple of days, like of burn time. Like, it just didn't even last a few hours. So I feel like this was kind of a wah-wah. I was a little bummed about it. So I wouldn't recommend buying these candles, though they are really pretty, and I like the candle that they come in and that they say Waco, Texas, Magnolia. It's really pretty, and they do smell good. I just hated when it burned. I hated that sound, and also the fact that it didn't last for very long, for like $26 whole dollars. Like, that's a lot of dollars. Yesterday I happened to go to IKEA, and our town got a new IKEA, and it's like 2 stories tall, and I got lost a little bit. And every time I go into IKEA, I think that there's going to be like what if there was a fire? Like, what if? I don't know where I would go. I don't even know how to get around the store, like, in general. But to get out of the store, like, I think I'd be a little clueless. So I'm hoping there's some kind of safety procedure and plan, because I'm not quite sure what I would do. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and this is a parenting thing, because I'm not quite sure what's going on, and I don't know how to break out of it. So I'm hoping maybe some of you guys have had experience, because right now I'm on, like, kid number 3, and I have no idea what to do. He's got a closet full of clothes. He's got a dresser full of it's full of clothes. He's got all of these clothes, and they're cute stuff, like things that I know he's picked out or that he'll wear, but he wears these same 2 sweatshirts over and over and over again. And I'm starting to think, like, okay, I don't really care about what people think of me, but, like, I'm starting to think, like, maybe, I don't know. And I know I don't wash his clothes every single day, and so I don't know what to do about it. And so, do you accidentally lose the sweatshirts and force him to wear something else? I guess I don't really know what to do with it. So I'm trying to figure out how to solve that parenting dilemma, because we're going on year number 2 of him wearing, like, 1 or 2 sweatshirts over and over and over again. Yeah, so I don't really know. So if anybody's experienced that before, I'd love to get your kind of, I don't know, advice in the comments. Let me know what I should do, because I'm not quite sure how to resolve the issue. Or it'll just kind of resolve itself in the summer, because it gets warmer and then he doesn't grab the same sweatshirt over and over again. But really, because he'll change his t-shirt underneath. I don't know. I'm baffled by the whole thing. So if you got any advice, that'd be awesome. Listen to that World Vision podcast. It's kind of fun. I'll put any links of anything I talked to in the comment section below. And it was fun chatting with you. I'm going to try again every single Friday at 11 o'clock to do a Facebook Live. Hold me to it, because it may not happen, because I'm not super good with consistency. But it's nice to check in, chit-chat for a little bit. We'll see you guys later.